Yeah. Well, Pierce is in chat asking what series this is. It's actually not a series. It's a Crow's Nest. And well, I'll let Jimmy Crow's in here with me. He's telling about he got wrecked out, so he's sitting on pit road getting damage fixed up. But Jimmy, go ahead, tell Pierce about our viewers there. Tell them about what this is all about.
It's all about providing the best racing environment for my guest. It's all about respecting the room and respecting my guest. It's Crow's Nest. You come in here, you're a guest of mine. I want you to leave happy and satisfied, and good, clean racing, good competitive racing.
Very cool, very cool. So, all right, Roger.
My buddy said we got too good of a pool of drivers not to have a league, and so we're getting that in the works as well.
Yeah, and you said that sometimes Tony Stewart been running with these guys, so I guess that says a lot about the racing, you know, the environment that he's racing in, the quality of racing. That says a lot about it. So, all right, well,
he was racing with my dad in Crow's Nest Indy.
Yep.
Till about 4 in the morning.
Wow. All right, well, we're getting ready to go back green, so I'm gonna jump down to another room here, and I'll commentate the rest of the race for you there, Jimmy.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, and then you can share that link out to all your friends. And all right. All right, pace car heading in. LG Whaley in command of this restart. Let's see what's going to happen here on this restart. These are my old overlays, by the way, but this is the Crow's Nest.
Green, green, green.
And we're under green, back underway here at Talladega. Not too many laps to go here. Looks to be about like 32 laps to go, something like that. So as they get back up to speed here in the, I believe these are late models. And you heard them talking about they try to run something different all the time, but they run every Sunday on iRacing. Packs of people in here today. The room, 43 drivers filled up in 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes. 43 drivers were packed in there. That's pretty amazing. All right, up to the top. Dude Conrad. Is that right? Is that what I said? Dude Conrad. There you go. Dude Conrad. Side by side down the front stretch, around the tri-oval here. Everybody's up to speed. Jason Beach back here in the number 41. Looking strong today. They all back up to speed here. And I'm telling you, man, they are putting on a show up here in the front. LG Whaley and Dude Conrad. It's a drag race down the backstretch to see who can be there in turn 3 and take over that lead. Right behind Gabe Butler. Drawn right up to the back there of LG Whaley. LG Whaley, man, one of the super speedway kings in all of iRacing. Man, he is very, very tough to try to beat here at super speedways. He knows these tracks inside out, knows where the fast lines are. Well, 28 drivers left in the race. Quite a few of them actually sitting. Well, a couple of them not really up to full speed here. I think they're trying to get up to full speed, but a lot of them not. What do we got here? 1, 2. I'm trying to see. 1, 2, 3. About 4 of them sitting on pit road. Last one out there, Jonathan Papa, is many laps down. Looks like he must have spent some time getting that car fixed up. Back here in the field in the GM Goodwrench Plus car. Awesome. The Dale Earnhardt lookalike. Throw back there. Nice looking car. I like it. And Dude Conrad, LG Whaley, 3 wide around the pace car, around the lap car there. I'm trying to figure out who that is that's up there next to the wall. And he draws back down in behind this group. Conrad's Donald Sadusky up there on the high side. Another great driver at super speedways. Putting on a huge show here for y'all to enjoy. All right. LG Whaley kind of getting taken back to 4th place now. And LG has moved to the outside as Donald Sadusky takes over the lead down on the bottom. Kyle Wellman up to the high side. Just a few cars left right here in this pack. Ryan Kelly at the back of that pack, and then we got a whole nother pack of cars back here led by Bud Steele. Christopher Johnson in there, Don English, David Overstreet. I know David. Ernie Williams, seen them around. Timothy Wright, Dave Lane. These guys all getting up to speed here, trying to find their little niche here to get up to the front. They need to get like single file or something there to actually be able to catch that front pack. But Kyle Wellman taking over the lead. Donald Sadusky side by side. The thing it is, you got to be very careful with pushing so hard like that, because you can overheat that engine. And LG Whaley really being careful right now. Dude Conrad, he's another one right there behind Donald Sadusky. He gives a little bit of breathing room in between the cars to make sure he does keep that radiator cool. I don't have my camera packs loaded or I would be able to do this, but yeah, sorry about that. I did not load up the camera pack, didn't take the time. Jason Beach. Looks like a very strong run for Jason today. He started second. Like he's been running up here in the top 10 all day, so got himself in 5th. LG Whaley goes to the outside, taking it 3 wide. Is he going to get anybody to go with him? He had such a huge run, and he's not going to be able to do it. And they just lost all that momentum. Holy smokes, a 42 there, Kyle Wellman. He got out of line, and LG Whaley is just powering it through there. And he's got somebody helping him there, the number 41 of Jason Beach. Yes, sir, Beach into 6th. Wellman got out of shape there, and man, that cost him dearly. That put him way back to the back here now in 10th. And he's going to have to be extra careful he does not lose that draft. 25 to go here, folks, at Talladega. David Overstreet and Don English, these two drag racing here in the second pack. We're running about, about 5.4 seconds behind that front group, and that's not a bad place to be. In case something does happen, they've got plenty of time to check up. But LG Whaley back in the lead. Now, if he's got enough momentum there to clear Donald Sadusky, which he does not right now, he'll have to stay on the high side. Sadusky on the bottom. Dude Conrad. Let's ride along with Dude here for a minute. Let's see just how intense this is. Actually, I think these are the super late models. Yeah, I think these are the super late models. I mean, look at the speeds they're hitting. Over 200 miles an hour, folks. 202 in the draft. That's amazing. Yeah, these got to be super late models. There's 203. So they're getting right after it. Jason Beach on the high side, giving LG Whaley a little push there. Down the backstretch, 203, 204, 205, 206. Holy smokes. What a push. That is amazing right there. That is amazing. Sadusky still in the lead. Coming to take 22 to go this time by. LG Whaley got such a huge bump there from Jason Beach. Just about knocked the back bumper of that car right off. He hit him so hard. He got a little squirrely, but boy, we're 5 on the high side, 4 on the low side. The 5 on the high side should have a little bit more speed. But every time they come around in that bottom groove in the corners, it's always a little faster. It's the shortest way around the track if you think about it. And at the line, I'm not sure who it's going to be here. LG Whaley comes back on the high side, a little faster on the straightaways, and he will lead that lap. If that was the last lap, LG Whaley would grab the win. Very good racing here. And well, I'll tell you what, they're running so good that all the way back here now, Kelly Wellman lost the groove, his speed, and he has fallen all the way back to this second group right now. And he's going to have to blend in with them. And they're running about 11.5 seconds behind that lead pack, led by David Overstreet. Don English, Timothy Wright, Christopher Johnson, Dwight Plesh, and Kyle Wellman, of course, back here in the group, followed by David Lane. Now, they've got another group, well, somebody actually running by himself back here, Bud Steele. I see a little damage on his car, so he must have had a little fender bender or something there. But back up front, LG Whaley again on the outside. We have 20 laps to go here, folks. Drag race down the backstretch again. Ooh, that's not a good one. You can see just how close these guys run right here, folks. There you go. There's a good shot. And of course, the left front will get a little bit better shot here. You can see just how close LG Whaley is coming into the corners. Well, I'll make a camera pack here before we're done. I'll have a camera pack all set up for you. Jason Beach running in. Actually, in the third and fourth spot, he is bouncing around here with Dude Conrad. 19 to go. 18 to go, folks. 18 laps to go. You talk about some clean racing right there. Holy smoke. This is some good, clean, side-by-side racing. Great stuff right here. Look at the run that outside line just got. Rick Sybrands. And LG Whaley's going to stay up there. He's not going to go to the bottom. He's clear enough that he could, but he's not going to. Donald Sadusky trying to come back. Not fast enough, though, on them straightaways. LG Whaley is probably, well, I don't know. Sadusky got a pretty good run that time. Yep. This is good stuff right here, man. I'm telling you, these guys are really putting it on right now. Yes, sir. What a race. What a race. Sadusky. LG Whaley. I don't know who's leading. Somebody's leading every second. They're changing it up here, folks. Out of the corner, it's Donald Sadusky. Coming to take 16 to go this time by. LG Whaley comes back on the outside. And boy, I'm going to tell you, this is where it's going to count right here. If LG can do that every single lap and stay right there, he could pull the win out. So, man, that's just how close it is. Yes, sir. Good stuff right here, Dude Conrad. He has been extremely strong today. Started third place, running in fourth, and he is just pushing the back bumper right into the back seat on Donald Sadusky's car right now. He's got that bumper shoved right up into the back seat. That's how hard he's pushing. Oh, they don't have a back seat in this. That's right. Never mind. All right, I'm not sure. I hate to butcher that. Marcantonio, I think is it. Dan Marcantonio. Yes, sir. Up to the 5th place after starting 28th, folks. Now, you want to talk about coming up through the field. There it is right there. That's showing a lot of talent and a lot of patience. Marcantonio on the high side there. Helping Jason Beach push LG Whaley. Like I said, we got 5 on the high side, 4 on the low side. That should make the high side a little faster, but, you know, they kind of get to the front. They get side by side with Donald Sadusky, and then they just kind of can't go any further. All right, testing this out. Donald Sadusky crosses the line first that time. So testing out a little bit there with a little push from Dude Conrad. And this is where it gets interesting when we get down close to the end of the race. Everybody's setting themselves up for a great finish here. And testing different scenarios, different theories, you know, things that they want to test out here to see what's going to make them faster, to get them to victory lane. And right now we've seen some testing out of LG Whaley there and Donald Sadusky. Dude Conrad was up there earlier. He kind of got mixed out of it there a little bit. Brands in 7th. The back of that pack, Ryan Kelly does not want to lose that draft. He doesn't want to be the odd man out. And right now, with 9 of them up here, somebody's got to be the odd man out, and we don't want to see that. Kenneth Mikesell, and way back here. Now these guys have lost so much time; they're 19 seconds behind back here. This is a lot of ground to make up, but Wellman in the lead of that pack. He's worked himself back to the front of the pack. Don English in 11th. Still a good finish, but they would really love to be up there racing for the top spot right now. And they're losing a lot of time here now with that side-by-side racing. They're just not as fast as that front group. This front group is just that much faster that they keep pulling away. Coming to 11 to go this time by Donald Sadusky on the bottom. I don't know if we can get here to another camera that I may have to adjust. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have time to put in the camera pack, so I apologize for that. I just wanted to get the stream up and going, and you can see just how close this is in the pack here. Little side draft going on by everybody. Donald Sadusky, LG Whaley, 2 of the top super speedway kings out there racing side by side. Putting on a huge show here for you all, and thank you all for joining us. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many people come out of the woodwork there to tune in. This is pretty amazing. Thank you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, and click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you do get a notification when we go live. We do stream 7 nights a week. There's always some racing going on on MaxSpeedTV here every single night of the week. Tonight we got the Blazing Pedals coming up. That is the K&N series. That'll be pretty awesome. Last week they ran at Indianapolis, and it was an amazing race, so tune in for that here in just a little while. That you'll be able to find that right here on the YouTube channel when we go live. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for our full schedule, and also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. All right, now it's coming down to the wire here, folks. We're inside the 10 to go. Anybody's saving anything, now's the time to let it all hang out right now, boy. This is when you gotta let it all hang out. 9 to go, folks. 9 to go. 9 cars up in the front. 9 laps to go. This could be interesting. Who is gonna come out on top here today? How about a little crank it up here before we get this thing wound down? How's that? Let's do a little crank it up. All right, folks, it's coming down to the wire, man. It's coming to 7 to go. LG Whaley now down to the bottom. And look who's up on the top. We got Dan McAntonio. Or Marcantonio. Excuse me, Marcantonio, my bad. Up there to the front now. Where did Donald Sadusky go? He's back in 7th place. He got shuffled out of there. What the heck? Well, guys, I just wanted you to know, I see somebody may have not read it, what is in chat right there. But let me tell you something, guys. LG Whaley, 81 years old, and he is out here showing these young lads how it's done. Isn't that something? Give it up for LG Whaley, folks. Give it up for him, man. That is amazing. 81 years old. He's showing these young whippersnappers how it's done. I've known LG for a long time. I did not realize he was that old, but he's not old. He's young. He's young. 81 years young, and he's showing it right now. He's got me about 20 years. 20 years, man. I'm telling you, I can't imagine where I'll be in 20 years. Probably in the ground. And he's still out here racing. Jason Beach. Hey, you're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. I love to crank it up. Marcantonio will lead that lap. LG Whaley down there on the bottom. He needs a little more help down there. Jason Beach has been on his bumper for a long time now. Followed him everywhere on this track, but nobody wants to seem to get down there with LG Whaley and company. And we've got 4 of them on the high side, and 4 of them on the high side can beat 2 on the low side. 4 of a kind beats 2 of a kind, don't it? Yeah, it does. I'm not a poker player, and I know that. Well, I'll tell you what, the guy that may be awful careful there, it looks like the number 13, Ryan Kelly. He's trying to hold on to him. But it looks like he's having a difficult time here. He's going to take it to the bottom, and it's going to be 3 on 3. Well, now he's back to the top, but Donald Sadusky is trying to get up there, and he is really having a hard time right now. He's getting a good push here from Dude Conrad, but they're just not hooked up very well here. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're in danger of losing the draft of them front 6. We went from 9 cars down to 6. And Dan McAntonio. Here comes LG Whaley back on the inside. Coming to take 3 to go this time by. LG says, come on, boys. We got to do this. We got to do this. We got to get him into victory lane. I won't be able to interview him, but we'll run down through the final results anyhow. But at the line, that was LG Whaley. So 3 cars on the bottom, 3 cars on the top. Now it's who's going to make it to the start-finish line first. Coming to 2 to go this time by, folks. Hey, Chuck. Donald, Roger, Jimmy, Hannah, Law XE. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and don't forget to give us a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, man. Just smash the heck out of it and hit that little bell right next to it. Mark Antonio. Man, I keep calling to call him McAntonio. Mark Antonio. High side. Great push there by Rick Seabrands. LG Whaley down on the bottom. They've been green for, gosh, I think about 32 laps now or something. It's been a while. So, I mean, it's been some excellent racing. LG Whaley, he says, come on, guys, I need a little help down here if I'm going to get this. And Mark Antonio drops it to the bottom. Right in front of LG Whaley. They're coming to get the white flag. LG goes to the outside, a little blocking there from Mark Antonio. And the number 41, Jason Beach, tucks right up underneath him. He's been following him. And Donald Sadusky coming out of nowhere. 1 to go. Holy smokes, I'm telling you, this is crazy. 3 wide, folks, for the finish. Who's going to come out of it? Is it going to be LG Whaley? Is it going to be Donald Sadusky? Is it going to be Dude Conrad? Is it going to be Mark Antonio? No, it's come down to Donald Sadusky and LG Whaley again for the final lap. LG down on the bottom. He's breaking the draft from Donald Sadusky. 81 years old, and he's going to bring it to victory lane. Donald Sadusky coming back on the outside, trying. He is trying so hard, and he's not going to be able to do it. It's going to be LG Whaley all the way. 81 years old, brings it to victory lane. Congratulations to LG Whaley. Oh my gosh, I am telling you, that was an amazing finish right there, folks. It just don't get any better than that. LG Whaley winning it. Amazing stuff. Yes, sir. That was... I don't even know what to say about that finish. That was just absolutely crazy good right there. All right, so LG win it. Let's run down through the results here for you real quick, folks, and we'll get out of here. Just kind of wanted to do this. I was doing some testing, so this is a good place to do it. LG Whaley finishing in the top spot. Jason Beach, second place. Donald Sadusky finishes third. Dan Marcantonio, fourth. Duke Conrad, fifth. Kenneth Mikesell in sixth place. Gabe Butler, seventh. Ryan Kelly, eighth. Kyle Wellman in ninth. And Dwight Plesh in 10th. Don English finishing 11th. David Overstreet, 12th. Dave Lane, 13th. Christopher Johnson, 14th. Rick Sybrands, 15th. Les Levy in 16th. Timothy Wright, 17th. Stuart Peterson, 18th. Daryl Spear, 19th, and Darren Razor, I believe it is, in 20th. Bud Steele finishing 21st. Ernie Williams in 22nd. Scott, not even going to try to Sakaguchi, I guess it is. He will finish 23rd. Everett Lane, 24th. Doug Johnson, 25th. Robert Beers, I guess it is, 26th. Jay Ray Anderson, 27th. Jimmy Crow never did get back out on the track, but he is in TeamSpeak with me, but he will finish in 28th position. Eric Laurie, 29th. Jess Unruh in 30th. Bill Schaefer 31st, excuse me. Jason Kinzer 32nd. R.W. Ziegler, hey, there's old R.W. He will finish 33rd. That's one of L.G. Whaley's good old-fashioned racing buddies right there. Them two have been friends for as long as I can remember. But, man, I'll tell you. Jonathan Papa, 34th. Jason Brennan, 35th. Damian Pittman, 36th. Hollis Vanderloon, 37th. Kevin Utley in 38th. Mitchell Wilkes in 39th. Robbie Singleton, 40th. Dan Junjunen, I believe it is, 41st. Bob Mertens, 42nd. And Jerry Fellows, 43rd position. Wow. So again, congratulations here to L.G. Whaley, 81 years old, showing these youngsters how it's done, winning here today at Talladega for Crow's Nest and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching, folks. Till next time, stay safe.